court paper again you pulled up before. I need to read that. I want to read that real bad.
Oh, the depiction of the naked woman?
No, the one before that. The court
Which
order
one?
about Eugene Carroll.
Oh, the
Yeah,
rape
that
case?
screen right there. Yeah, that one. That one.
Sure.
So watch out. Move out of the way. Move further. Now scroll down to did
I can't scroll, it's a
Mr.
screen.
Trump. Well, it says on number 3. It says Mr. Trump. What? Yeah, right there. Mr. Trump. What?
That says Mr. Trump forcibly touched Miss Carroll. This one says Mr. Trump sexually abused Miss
Right.
Carroll. This one
Number.
says Mr. Trump raped Miss Carroll.
Right. What about number 3? Question 3. What does it say? Mr. Trump. What?
I already answered that.
No.
I said
Move.
forcibly?
You gotta move out of the way.
I
Yeah,
already
number
showed
3
the
is
chat.
not checkmark. Yeah, number 3 is not
Number
checkmark.
2 is number 2 checkmark?
Number 3 is not though. Number
Is this
3 is
one
not.
checkmark?
Show everybody number 3. Show everybody number 3 though. Yeah, number 3. That's the forcibly Miss Carroll. There's nothing marked there. Guess what?
I think you're not
Nothing
very
happened.
smart.
Let me ask you
That's
this
not
really
what
quick.
a jury
If
proved.
I
They proved that Donald Trump sexually abused Miss Carroll, as it is checkmarked right there.
prove with what evidence? What evidence?
Like I told the last guest, it's going to be the Hollywood Access tapes. It's going to be testimonies of her and then her friends' testimonies, as well as a therapist notes
Was
from
this
the
a
90s.
Was this criminal or civil? Was this a civil or criminal?
It was civil.
So in civil, there you don't need physical evidence. You just need hearsay. So
Okay,
basically, Gene Carroll.
hold on. So for a criminal court, it's beyond a reasonable doubt, right?
For civil,
No.
yeah,
but
you need physical evidence.
For a criminal court, is it beyond a reasonable doubt?
Physical evidence.
No. For a criminal court,
In a
is it
civil-
beyond a reasonable doubt? Yes or no?
It is in a civil
Okay, so
court.
then
Yes,
what's
it
the
is.
reasonable doubt?
I mean, I'm sorry. In a criminal court is a
What's the
reasonable
reasonable
doubt.
doubt?
It's showing proof with the reasonable doubt in a criminal court. Basically, is evidence.
I'm asking you for the
proving
reasonable doubt in this
physical.
case. What is the reasonable doubt to the
Oh, you
claim
mean
that
in a
Donald
civil-
Trump raped
you
Eugene
mean in-
Carroll?
Oh, you mean in the civil case? Because
Yes,
there is
in
no
order
criminal
for it to be,
case.
in order for him to have been held criminally liable, it would have to be beyond a reasonable doubt. You're making the claim that there is reasonable doubt. So what is the reasonable doubt?
Right. What you showed everybody was the civil court case.
Right.
Right. Civil is not criminal. There's
I
two
never said
separate
it
court
was.
cases, right?
Yes. But in
Okay,
order
so
for
let's talk about- Okay.
hold on. In
Okay.
order for it to be a
Alright.
criminal court case, it has to be beyond a reasonable doubt. It wasn't a criminal court case because of statute of limitations. So now I'm asking you, what is the reasonable doubt, right? Because you're the one. Are you making the claim that? Let me ask you a question. Would he or would he not have been held criminally responsible for sexual abuse? Yes or no?
Would he have been? I highly doubt it.
Okay, then what is the reasonable doubt in the case? Because now you're saying there is reasonable doubt. Because remember, in order for it to be
Right.
a criminal case, it's beyond a reasonable doubt. So what is the reasonable
Correct.
doubt in this case?
In the civil case, in the civil case, it was testimony of people that were saying, "This is what E. Jean Carroll said to me. This is what she had basically stated what happened." If you have more people in a civil case siding with you, whether they're lying or telling the truth, the judge will more than likely side with the person that
That's
has
not reasonable
the.
doubt.
We're talking about a civil case.
No, I'm saying within like the claim of Donald Trump raping E. Jean
I
Carroll.
see.
What's the
Okay,
reasonable doubt?
so if we go back to that, there is no reasonable doubt in the criminal case because there was no grape kit done. She never had a grape
I'm asking
kit
you.
done.
There was no criminal case. I'm asking you. So in order for it to be
in
a
a
criminal
civil
court case,
Oh,
no.
so we're talking civil case now.
we're talking about the claim. The claim is Donald Trump
Right.
raped E. Jean Carroll. Is
Which he
that
didn't.
claim? Okay, so there's reasonable doubt. What is the reasonable doubt to that claim?
There is no reasonable doubt to him raping or graping E. Jean Carroll. He
So then
essayed
he
her.
did rape her.
No, he didn't.
Okay, so then what's the reasonable doubt?
There was no reasonable doubt because there's no criminal case.
I can say something is beyond a reasonable doubt, or there is reasonable doubt, and it doesn't have to
Right.
be in a criminal court case. I'm
Right.
asking you. We're not in a courtroom. I'm asking you. What is the reasonable doubt to the claim that Donald Trump raped E. Jean Carroll? What is the reasonable doubt?
You would physical evidence, proof that it happened, which would be a
That's
great
not
case.
reasonable doubt.
And yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Let me ask you this: if a woman said, "I was raped by a man," what do you think the police will do? What's the first thing the police officer does?
I'm not sure. the first thing that they do. I'm not
Okay.
sure.
So, since you don't know, let's not worry about criminality. Let's talk about.
We're not in a courtroom. We're not in a courtroom, buddy. Holy
I know,
shit! I
we're
just asked you.
discussing.
I'm
We're
talking
just
about
we're
your
discussing.
opinion on the reasonable doubt on the claim that Donald Trump raped E. Jean Carroll, and I'm asking you for your belief that what is the reasonable doubt? Because if you don't think there's reasonable doubt to that claim, then you think it's beyond a reasonable doubt, which means he did rape her.
No,
But
he
you don't
didn't
think
rape
he
her.
raped her, so you think there is
No.
reasonable doubt to that claim. So what is the
No, I
reasonable
don't,
doubt?
because there is no reasonable doubt again. Stop putting words on my mouth. He did
Okay.
not commit rape because there was no
cool.
rape done.
So this guy's just like not tracking. My claim is Donald Trump
No, I
raped E. Jean.
tracked.
My claim is Donald Trump raped E. Jean Carroll. Yes.
He didn't. He didn't though. That's your claim.
No.
Prove.
Yes. Yes. That's my
Prove
claim,
your
correct?
claim, then.
But that's my claim, correct?
Right. Which is hearsay.
So when I say my claim is beyond a reasonable doubt, it means there's no doubt to my claim, meaning he did rape her. When I say there is reasonable doubt, that means there is reasonable doubt and he didn't rape her. So what you are saying
Correct.
is contradictory. You're saying he didn't rape her, but you're also saying there is no reasonable doubt. And those two are contradictory. It's either A, he didn't rape her and there is reasonable doubt, or B, he did rape her and it's beyond a reasonable doubt. It can't be
Right.
it can't be an X where you like cross each other, right? Like I'm
Gotcha,
asking you here,
gotcha.
what is the reasonable doubt to the
Gotcha,
claim
gotcha. So-
that Donald Trump
So
raped E. Jean
there.
Carroll?
Okay. I gotcha. There is no reasonable doubt because he never raped her because there was no rape kit done.
Okay.
Hence
So
why he
for-
never was criminally
So
charged.
for the many victims that don't get rape kits done, yet still get raped, does that mean that they didn't get
victim of
raped?
a rape gets a rape kit done by the
That's-
police. Sorry,
That's not
but
true.
it happens.
Not every single.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Yes,
hold
it
on.
does.
That's not true.
Yes, it does.
Hey, hold on. You're making the claim
Because
every
that's
single
proof-
victim gets a
that
rape
is
kit.
proof of rape. That is the
You're
evidence.
saying
of the
hold on,
rape happening.
pause. You're saying every single rape victim gets a rape kit done?
Yes.
That's not true. What if they don't go to the police? What if they keep it to themselves and never
there's-
tell anyone and
Then
literally
they end up
don't tell
just
anyone?
like E. Jean Carroll. Then they end up just like E. Jean Carroll.
Okay,
not
but the
getting
point is,
a guy
but,
that
but
did this.
the point, but the point that's regardless of the point. The point is, not every single victim gets a rape kit.
Every victim who reports a grape gets a grape
And
kit.
not a lot of people report rape.
Oh, just like E. Jean Carroll? Wow.
Yes, because of people like you.
No
because
way!
when they do report
Awesome.
it, when they do
So it
report
never
it, you
happened.
blame the victim. When you do report it, you don't care about the victim, and you still support the rapist. People like you make
So
it
it-
harder for people to come out,
It
or else
never happened then.
they will have
It never
a
happened.
suffering life because of people like you and because of the patriarch. You know, that's how
I
it's set up
see.
not to believe
Wait a
victims.
minute. You're
But the
the
point
one-
is, whether or not people believe them. The point is whether or not your claim is true. You made the claim every single rape victim gets a
Stop
rape
muting.
kit. It
You're
is not
losing,
true.
bro. You're losing. You're losing. You're losing.
You know you said a lie when you said every single rape victim gets a rape kit. That's not true.
Every rape kit, every person that goes into the police station who says
Okay,
I've
but
been
not- okay,
raped
now that's a different
is
claim.
requested to get a
Hold
rape
on.
kit.
Can
You-
we-
you
can
don't
we
know-
agree?
You just admitted
Can-
you don't know what they do.
Can
you
we
admitted
agree?
earlier you don't know what the police do.
Can we agree? Not every single. Can we agree? Not every single rape victim
No,
goes to the
we can't
police.
agree. Every single case that is raped,
Hold on.
is
So
grape,
every
gets
single
a
rape
grape
victim
kit.
goes to the
Gets a grape
police?
kit. Yes.
Every single rape
not
victim.
every rape. Right,
goes
and
to the
those
police.
and the ones that don't and the ones that do not go are the ones that suffer. Why?
Yeah, majority,
Because
by the
they
way.
don't
But we're
get
not
any
talking
justice.
about
Just
whether or
like
not they're
Eugene
suffering.
Carroll.
Hold on. I can agree. People who don't come out, they don't get held. Their rapist doesn't get held accountable, and that is suffering. But we're not talking about whether or not this individual is suffering or not. We're talking about the claim that you made. You said every single rape victim gets a rape kit. I then countered that by saying that's not true. Not everyone comes out, therefore they wouldn't get a rape victim. Now you're saying every
Oh
single
my
person
God.
who goes
So
to the
basically
police
what-
does get a rape
so
victim,
basically what
and
you're
that's a
saying to
different
me-
claim. So what I'm
what
trying
you're
to
saying-
get you here is to concede your claim because it's not true.
You can't, because what you're telling me to concede, you're basically what you're stating is this. Well, not everybody gets a grape kit because not everybody reports grape.
Yes,
You know how
exactly.
stupid that sounds?
Well,
It's
you are
exactly
the one who
right.
made the claim
I
everyone
just
gets a
told-
rape kit. The only reason, if
Everybody-
you think that sounds stupid, you think your claim sounds stupid because you were the
Everybody
one who
that
made the
goes into
claim.
the police
You're the one
station-
who made the claim. No, not that's a different
Everybody
claim.
that goes into the police station gets a grape kit, especially if
That's
they
a
get
different claim.
reported.
Can you agree that's a different claim from your original claim? That's totally different.
No,
At
it's
first
not.
you
because
said
I,
okay. No,
because
hold
I
on.
said at the very beginning,
At first you said every single rape victim
Any-
gets a rape
every
kit.
Yeah, when they go to the police station,
That,
dummy.
now
I
you're
just
adding
asked
that. You're
you
adding that.
earlier.
So,
Yeah, I
so
did.
can you agree? Can you agree? Not every single rape victim gets a rape kit.
The ones that don't go report it, they don't get it because they're not
So yes or no?
reporting the
Does
rape. You want
every
to know
single
why?
hold
Because
on.
it never happened.
Yes or no? Do every single rape victims get a
No,
rape kit?
not the ones that don't go reporting it, dummy.
Cool, perfect. So then no. So then you revised your claim when you said every single rape victim gets a rape kit. You revised it and now saying people
No, I
who go
didn't
to the
revise
police
anything.
get a
I
rape kit, right? So now you
stated.
concede. Thank you for that concession. Now you
I
said
didn't
something right
concede
there.
anything.
People who don't come forward didn't get raped. You said
You're
that.
digging.
You said
You're
people
digging,
who
and you're
you said people who don't come forward did not get raped.
pivot. You want to pivot some more? Keep pivoting. Keep doing it.
I finished my point.
Well, I finished my point. My point was
You conceded your point.
there was no SA. No, there was no SA.
You conceded
Why?
your point. Your
Because
point
it
was that
wasn't
every single
reported.
rape victim gets a rape kit, and then you conceded that and revised that to people who go to the police.
No.
Every single one of them gets a
You
rape
put the
kit.
word. The very beginning was, you know what happens when rape victims go into the police station, and you said no, and
Wait,
I
what does
said,
that have anything
oh,
to
guess
do with
what?
what I just said?
Yeah, it does.
I said, what does it have anything to do? Not does it have anything to do?
It has everything to do with the conversation we're having
Also,
right now.
when you asked me that question, that was that was 5 minutes before you said every single rape victim gets a rape kit, but then you conceded that and revised that, so it's good. I made my point. I got you to concede. That's good. But then right just now you made a claim that people who don't come out about rape did not get rape. You said that, right?
Yeah, I said that any woman that gets raped that does not go into the police station to report that rape isn't going to get a rape kit. Why? Because
No, that's not what you said. That is not what you
exactly
said.
what I said.
You said people who don't come forward
go
did
back.
not get
Prove
raped.
it. Prove me. Prove that I didn't say that. Prove it.
Do you want me to prove it?
Yes, prove it.
I got you.
Yep, prove it.
I got you.
Cool.
Well, if you're ever on YouTube, hit that thumbs up, hit the subscribe if you haven't already. If you're over here on TikTok, double tap that phone screen. This guy is just like blaming victims. We can do like a ban fund for like.
I'm still waiting for you to prove.
I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Calm down. Calm down a little bit. I'm about to do like a kick fund for like probably $10-15.
Hurry up.
Link tree in the bio. You can
Hurry
find
up.
my
You're
Venmo,
just
PayPal,
lagging.
Cash App because I don't like people who blame victims. Over on YouTube, you guys
Want
are
to
gonna
get a
get
job
muted so I
instead
can
of
play the
asking for
clip.
money.
Yeah, I'm grifting.
Oh, get a
money.
job, bro. Just get a job. Just get a job. Prove what I said.
My point was. So, yes or no?
Every single because it never happened. Report it. They don't get it because they're not.
So yeah, every single rape victim gets a rape kit.
The ones that don't go report it, they don't get it because they're not.
So yes or no? Does every single yes or no? Every single person who doesn't report it doesn't go get a rape kit because you want to know why? It never happened.
Because they don't report it.
Yes, exactly. So right there,
They
you
don't
just
go to
said
the cops.
every single rape victim that doesn't report it did not get raped. So can you admit you said that? I just proved you wrong in front of like 70 people, including YouTube. And can you admit you said that?
Right. So so
you concede for the second time. I'm getting a bunch of concessions from you.
No,
and for over on
it's
YouTube,
not a concession.
For over on YouTube, you can go like play it back just to confirm that he said I had to mute you TikTok because I was using my laptop instead of my desktop. So you guys can just like scroll back like what a minute and a half and like hear him say that he did say victims who don't come out are not victims.
Go ahead. And then go ahead, DM me everything, and then that way I'll be I'll concede. But what I said was no girl. If a girl gets raped and doesn't go to the police, did the rape happen? Yes or no?
Yes.
How? There's no evidence.
Okay, just because there isn't evidence doesn't mean it didn't. Just because
you don't see it
hold on,
doesn't mean it's not there, right?
If I can talk, just because evidence wasn't presented doesn't mean it didn't happen. For example, murders.
That's funny
right?
you say that.
People get murdered all the
Funny you say
time.
that.
People get murdered all the time, right?
Right.
Their bodies aren't found. Does that mean that they got murdered, or they didn't get murdered? Exactly. That's literally insane for you to say.
No evidence. Just because they're missing doesn't mean they've been murdered.
There's are multiple points that can lead us to believe whether or not they were murdered. Absolutely, it's reliant on the evidence.
Just because they're missing doesn't mean they get murdered.
Again, Not all the time, but in some instances, yes.
If I
Same with
steal,
like
if
rape.
I steal from
Same
a
with like
store,
rape.
if I steal from a store, don't get caught. Did I steal?
If someone came, if someone doesn't, if you knew like someone came forward and got raped but they didn't come out, you know that person got raped, right? People can keep things to themselves and it still happen, and just
Mhm.
because everyone doesn't know doesn't mean it didn't happen. For like there's so many instances. Like for example, are you Christian?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
Catholic.
so what like evidence do you have that Jesus Christ is real?
There is no evidence Jesus Christ is
So
real.
Jesus Christ is not real, correct? Just to clarify.
Yeah, same thing as Mohammed.
You don't think Jesus Christ is real, but you're a Catholic.
Well, there's historical evidence of Jesus Christ.
You just
Well,
said
yeah.
that there's no. You just said that there's no evidence. Can you make some W's in the chat for the $30 over on Venmo? Um, for the can you get some W's for Julie in the chat for the $30 over on Venmo for the kick victim blames? Yeah, buddy. I just got you to concede, like as a Catholic Christian, that that Jesus Christ does not exist.